What's going on, everybody? Beastly Gamer here. Welcome to the channel. Sometimes it's really hard to see the truth of the console war, and I know that there's some, philanthropists out there who don't want it to be a war. I just want everyone to hold hands and play their games. That's just not going to happen. I own all the consoles. I enjoy them all. But in my mind, there is a favorite, and my favorite is the PlayStation 4. And there are probably a lot of people out there who agree with me. I'm not going to go, PlayStation 4 is life, but PlayStation 4 is where I play at. That's where a majority of my games are played. I play my Xbox One today, though, already. But PlayStation 4 is the place that I play more games on because their exclusives, for me, are better exclusives. I'm just more into the exclusives on the PlayStation 4. And when I think of exclusives on the Xbox One, I can only think of like 3 or 4 games. Honestly, I only think of like 3 or 4 games. I think of Forza, and I'm not a racing sims guy. I think of Halo, which is okay to me, not great. Gears of War is fun. I like Gears of War, and I can just call Ori and the Blind Forest a new one because I love Ori, so I'll just say 4. I know there are probably more, but I'm not really into the Xbox ecosystem like that, so you guys let me know more Xbox franchises below. But I wanted to kind of give you guys the landscape because it's really hard to see just how these sales are really going. And sometimes there are companies that crunch these numbers. NPD's one, and we hear it every now and then. I report on it all the time how the sales are going. But I want to talk to you guys about Germany and the sales that have been going on in Germany in 2015. I'll drop a link below. You guys probably won't believe this. PS4 dominates Xbox One in Germany with 5 times the console sold in 2015. The PlayStation 4 is a sales juggernaut. Almost no one can deny that. However, depending on the region, the disparity between the PS4 and its closest competitor, the Xbox One, can be quite different. The US is pretty close, for example, while Japan is a total PlayStation 4 blowout. Germany as well seems to be the PlayStation territory, with new sales figures that put the PS4 well in the lead, both in lifetime sales and for 2015 specifically. According to figures supplied by Bors Online as shared by NeoGAF, the PS4 sold over 5 times as many consoles through 2015. The exact numbers were 1,400,000 PS4s to 270,000 Xbox One. That was just for the year, though. As far as lifetime sales, the disparity is a bit smaller, but still extremely large. Since launching back in late 2013, the PS4 has sold 2.8 million units, while the Xbox One has shifted 600,000. The 600,000 figure even puts the Xbox One behind the Wii-U, which has largely been a sales disaster for Nintendo, despite some of the critical praise for many of its titles. The holidays were a big part of 2015 sales, with 570,000 PS4s being moved in just that time period, along with 110,000 Xbox Ones. It seems that an even larger percentage of Xbox One consoles were moved in this time frame, hinting that Microsoft's bundles and lower prices had an effect. PlayStation has always had a great relationship with the European audience, and it seems that has continued this generation with the PS4. If Microsoft hopes to catch up, they'll need to pull some really big moves in the area or cede to Sony for the next few years. Wow. 5 times the sales over in Germany. That's a pretty big disparity, man. Wow. I just wanted to bring you guys that news and let you guys know how it's looking. I mean, it's even crazier over in Japan. It's crazy in Japan. So it's really bad for Microsoft right now in certain places. But the crazy thing is, it's really not. It looks bad because you got Sony lapping you like this, but Xbox One is actually doing really, really well. I'm sure Phil Spencer and the Xbox team is really happy with the numbers they've gotten, but the numbers just don't compare to what Sony's doing right now. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. How can Microsoft get more sales over in places like Germany or Japan? What do they need to do? Do they need to just do a complete company facelift to make themselves seem more appealing to other audiences? Do they need to, move Microsoft from the United States over to Japan to become a Japanese company? It's really, really crazy. You guys let me know what you think below. Be sure to give a thumbs up, show support for the Beastly Gamer channel, and definitely subscribe. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and you know that. And I'll see you guys next time.
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies higher and higher.